It could still be a hit or a miss.
Now, if you think snow falling on the first day of spring is rare, this may jog your memory. The same date last year, first day of spring, 4.5 inches of snow fell in the city. What are the odds of that happening twice in a row? Well, we have team coverage tonight. We start with Storm Team 4's Dave Price, who's tracking the storm for us. Dave?
All right, there are a few things we know and a few things we're going to be refining overnight before we go on the air tomorrow morning. Some people are going to see snow. Some people are going to see rain. Some people a combination of the two. It all starts Sunday morning. The path's still uncertain. The names of the models unimportant at this point. What we need to understand is the accumulation we're going to get and when that starts happening, most likely during the afternoon hours as the sun begins to wane and the temperature drops. It all ends before the Monday morning rush, and it will quickly fade away. Precipitation type. As you head to the Jersey Shore, we're talking about rain and snow. As we head closer to the city, a snow and an icy mix. And then as we head to the west, mostly snow, but accumulations will be down in that direction. Now, what are we talking about? A coating to 2 inches as we head from the Jersey Shore, Toms River, Point Pleasant, back through Manalapan and Jackson. As we work our way up, we're talking about 1 to 2 for the city, a little bit less as we head inland, and a little bit more as we head to the island. We'll go through the rest of the forecast details and go through the areas most affected in just a little while. In the meantime, we'll send it to you.
Very good, Dave. Thanks. See you in a bit. Of course, instead of getting ready for spring, cities and towns now across the tri-state region are back in that winter mode. They're getting their plows and their salt spreaders ready to roll, and the chance of that storm throwing a bit of a wrench into some weekend plans. News 4's Checky Beckford live in Kips Bay with that part of the story. Checky?
Well, Gary, people prepping for this storm will find more scenes like this at their local hardware store. Potting soil. If you're looking for snow melt, it's all the way in the back of the store. Workers here at the Nut House hardware store were even caught by surprise by this storm. It's just the latest dip in this nutty roller coaster of weather we've seen this season.
We also have other shovels.
There's still plenty of shovels and rock salt at this Kips Bay hardware store. Really? So this is where it is?
Yeah.
But you likely won't see it, tucked away here in the outdoor shed at the back of the building.
They were saying move everything to the front, and we were like, why? And they're like, a snowstorm is coming.
The first day of spring could look more like a return to winter as a coastal storm promises to drop several inches of snow. The same day, 20,000 racers will hit the ground running in the NYC half.
We're a little nervous, concerned, but we've run in the cold.
Picking up their bibs tonight, runners couldn't help but hope they won't be picking themselves off the ground in slippery conditions. Heeding the threat of snow, Luna Park's annual event marking the opening of the Coney Island season has been delayed till next weekend. In Yonkers, salt trucks are getting prepped to hit the roads too, though typically that wouldn't be the case.
If the storm wasn't coming, we'd probably be packing the equipment away today.
But New Yorkers who thought they could ditch their heavy coats are holding out hope.
I keep hoping they're wrong. I would like spring to come.
While it's no spring breeze, the Macy's Flower Show might do the trick for those waiting for spring.
Best time to celebrate spring is when there's snow on the ground, and I think people will want to get a taste of spring for real.
And something else they also have in the back of the store, sandbags, because that is a real concern with this storm because the ground is warm and then the temperatures are expected to shoot back up sometime next week. Melting and runoff are a concern with this storm. We're live in Kips Bay tonight. Checky Beckford, News 4 New York.
Checky, thank you. And of course, remember that you can track the storm anytime with the NBC4 New York app. You can download it from the Apple App Store or Google Play.
We have some breaking news overseas. A passenger plane has crashed in southern Russia. We're told Fly Dubai flight FZ981 crashed as it was landing in Rostov-on-Don airport. There were 55 passengers and 6 crew members on board that plane. Russian officials say the plane is broken into pieces and they are searching for possible survivors. The plane took off from Dubai. A Fly Dubai spokesperson says the airline is aware of the situation. And now to a News 4 exclusive here at home. A mother speaking only to News 4 about the horrifying moment that bullets flew from a Queens rooftop into her car with 2 babies inside. It happened on Beach 54th Street in the Edgemere section of Queens. News 4's Natalie Pasquarella joins us from the scene. And Natalie, the mother tells you how she tried to protect those 2 children.
Yes, she did, Chuck. Quite the story. And I can tell you she is still awake tonight, holding her baby boy after that frightening incident earlier today when she was riding in the car with her family here in Queens, going to turn this corner when bullets flew through their car. She said all she could think about was saving the kids.
I just thank God that we're good, like everybody's safe.
This Queens mother is holding her 4-month-old baby boy extra tight tonight. She didn't want to show her face or her child's, as she described to me a terrifying car ride to pick up her sister-in-law in Queens. Gunfire erupted, windows shattered.
I seen the bullet coming towards the car and I just ducked over, like over both of the kids. I flipped over the whole car seat over me, like over them. And I just laid there and I heard the glass shatter over my head.
She looked up to make sure her baby, 1-year-old niece, and mother-in-law were okay.
I still can't get over it.
Her mother-in-law Miriam was driving, making a turn from Beach 54th Street when police say someone fired several times from a nearby roof, hitting 2 other cars as well.
Thank God you're okay, because that's the first thing I was looking about, the kids, the baby. All I said, the baby, the baby, the baby. That's all I was saying.
Everyone in the car okay. The 2 bullets found had just missed them.
It was next to the car seat. Basically, it was one next to the car seat and one in the front.
Police say this family was not the intended target. As they continue looking for the shooter, this family feels someone was looking out for them.
The guardian angel, I pray every morning.
So you feel like this was a guardian angel looking out for you all?
Yes, indeed.
Now, again, both of those babies home safe tonight. As for the search for that shooter, police tell me they did find shell casings on the roof. They're still looking for that shooter right now. They've also stepped up patrols here in the area. For now, reporting live in Queens, I'm Natalie Pascarella for News 4 New York.
Natalie, thank you. New tonight, police have released the sketch of a man wanted for a slashing in Brooklyn. Authorities say this man approached a 53-year-old woman from behind as she was walking along Beverly Road last week in Prospect Park South. He grabbed her, they say, cut her throat with a kitchen knife. She was treated at the hospital and released. Also on Long Island, a teenager under arrest tonight accused of accidentally shooting and killing his friend at home in Copiague. Authorities say the gun went off as the boys were looking at that weapon. It was this afternoon that it happened. The 18-year-old, who is believed to be the owner of the gun and the one to have fired that fatal shot, called police when it happened. He's charged with manslaughter. He's due in court tomorrow.
He was one of the world's most wanted terrorists, and tonight the only surviving jihadi in the Paris attacks is in custody. According to French authorities, instead of detonating his suicide vest last November, he slipped away from the carnage that left 130 dead. Today, he was wounded and captured in a dramatic police raid in Belgium. News 4's chief investigative reporter Jonathan Deans is in the newsroom right now with details for us. Jonathan.
Chuck, for some time, European security officials believed he was back hiding in his hometown in Belgium. And today we learned a little about how he was able to stay free. Authorities say 3 relatives in Brussels were helping him to hide. Gunfire as police moved in. This time there would be no escape. Wounded, Europe's most wanted terror suspect surrounded and whisked away. They knew Salah Abdeslam was in this neighborhood somewhere. Past raids turned up DNA and fingerprints, which brought them back to these streets today. A second suspect also wounded and taken into custody as people fled amid the chaos. The arrest in Belgium's capital, the suburb of Molenbeek, just blocks from Abdeslam's childhood home. There, some in the community took to the streets to stand outside a school where police first took the injured suspect. An ambulance was there on standby to take him away for treatment and for questioning.
He was slightly injured at his leg.
This is the ID card he had used to slip between Belgium and France, and these are surveillance photos taken the day of the attacks and his escape 4 months ago. A suspected ISIS supporter, officials believe he was a key player, a supplier of arms to the others, one of the organizers, who for some reason chose not to blow himself up with the other terrorists, who killed 130 in all. Searches continued into the night. Officials believe at least 10 were involved, those killed and captured, and that there are still others out there who might have helped. Now they have a key suspect who could soon be telling what he knows.
This case is all about intelligence, the ability to look and see if there are other pending attacks or those that are in place right now.
Police say he was holding a handgun when they shot him, but again, the injuries to him and that accomplice arrested tonight considered minor. So far, additional raids taking place across Brussels tonight have not turned up any other weapons or suspects. In the newsroom, I'm Jonathan Dienst. Back to you.
All right, Jonathan, thank you. Coming up on News 4 New York, tied up, robbed. A senior walks in on 2 burglars ransacking her home. What happens next is terrifying.
And the verdict is in. Hulk Hogan wins his sex tape lawsuit against Gawker. The massive payout.
And a follow-up to an I-Team exclusive. The fallout tonight after the I-Team revealed that Patterson City employees were working at the Patterson mayor's home.
On Today in New York.